Before the start of this Let's Play episode, I would like to say that I removed the National Idea Article 9 for the Japanese. Article 9 restricts them from making divisions. That's a World War II agreement after they lost World War II. So we removed that national idea so they actually start making divisions. And what we're going to do is we're going to add 10 tension. In 2015 is when this episode ends. We're going to add 10 tension so we can declare war on Indonesia or justify an end on Southeast Asia and let some time pass so they have time to build up more divisions, reinforce their island, and train those divisions up. I'm debating going into the recruitment and adding even more divisions that they recruit, because I did let some time pass and they do recruit divisions, but not many. So we want to let some time pass so they have more time to make more divisions. Maybe we'll just get the war goal on Japan so they see us as a threat and they make more divisions, and we'll go towards this region while they do that. This is episode 7 of the North Korean Let's Play. Did make our tank template, one version. This is just a 36 width though. This is for a longer front. Depends where you're attacking. You can fit 4 into a plain, 4 into a desert. Has better additional attacks in certain regions like the jungle. But for a heavier division, you want like a 48 width, which still fits into the desert and the plains. It's better for the urban environments. It's better when you don't have areas where you can do more additional attacks from different tiles. So it's better as a spearhead force and stuff like that. But for like a longer front, you want to do a 36 width, and for smaller front or urban or certain tiles fronts, you can do a 48 width, and we'll make that 48 width later. I do just have the artillery in here. I'll probably put I will put an SBAA instead of that, but for now we don't need it. We don't drop our stats by a lot. We don't have the upgrade, and we don't need to actually have that right now. First thing we need to do is get some fossil fuel power plants. We're gonna probably put this at the top, put this below it. That's how it's gonna be there. I can check our decisions real quick. We don't need to worry about the 3rd floor. We'll get more monthly population and some tax revenue. Close that. Leave that open. Close this. We have 853 days left of our 5-year plan for our civilian factories. Get some domestic independence, and we'll attack influence from China, because we do want to attack China at some point. But we'll stay with buddies with Russia. We can help them out against NATO. We don't get rolled over every time. Usually. We'll get the kill set. But I've never seen Russia win. I've seen them hold out for a pretty long time, but US didn't have Iran, and now the US has Iran. So it's pretty tough for them. They have this angle they can invade from, and this angle. We can just push this front to Russia with all of NATO. So we're gonna help Russia out. First, we're gonna go for Japan. The next episode will be Japan and Indonesia, Malaysia, and we're going into South Africa probably the episode after that, and into India. Hopefully, we may need some more resources before then. We do have a little bit of gold, but we need more gold. We need a bunch of resources. We just don't want to get embargoed. If we have like more than 25% tension, we're going to get embargoed. But hopefully not by Russia, which is the main culprit, the one we want to keep from losing. The main culprit besides that we'd lose, who would really hurt, would probably be the technology metals. Yeah, so we do probably need to go. Well, there's Indonesia right there. Okay. So much different when you're playing out here in Asia. Easy access to these countries. Yeah, the steel is going to be a big one. We do have Russia for that, and we have Russia. We're pretty good on the embargo at front. Be as bad as I thought. We do need to go straight into our naval research. We need to pump that up. We need to refit our old ships. They won't get new hulls, but we can refit them with better stuff. Or what we pick, we need to make sure we get the nuclear engine. Put that nuclear engine on our light ships when they get to level 3 right here. That can go on our light ships. Right here, this early light reactor. Other than that, it doesn't really matter what we pick. We need all this stuff. We need the torpedoes for corvettes we're going to make, and for the old stuff and the old submarines that we have. We shouldn't have got this tank probably, because we're not going to produce this. We get the 2015 tank in 3 years. There's no reason to make these and waste the XP. We need the XP really bad. But we will have the APC done in 14 days. We can make the APC. We have this engine done. They're going to be like paper APCs. Don't care about the armor. But when we get the 2015 versions, we will make a separate variant of the design for our armor. And one to be fast-moving Marines to surround and attack and flank and kill. And make sure they have good piercing, good heart attack, good defense. And the ones that we have right now, they have 761 org. It will get up to way more than that once we get our command and control equipment, because we have really old command and control equipment. We have an MIO. I'll raise that up plus 15% and we'll upgrade it as best as we can. Let's make our APC division or template real quick. Put a autocannon on it. And ATGM, 2 smoke launchers, and a gun port. We all need? Yep. Nothing else we can get? Nope. Aluminum armor. Keep the hardness down. Put the level 2 we just got. Faster than the level 3. That's a different turbine engine. And we'll get the spaced armor. It's only a negative 0.7. We get way more breakthrough defense. And that is it for that. We'll check the trait. MAO. MAO looks good. We'll add this. Yeah, it looks good. Plus 30% efficiency gain. The assembly line optimizers. Make sure it's actually equipped. Go into our old APC. We put a factory. We left the factory on. Looked at. Starts at 36% efficiency. It's okay. Actually assign factories to it now. We'll go off of artillery. Some on guns. Get it to 8 tungsten. We'll probably go one more down. One more down. That's 8. And we'll trade with Indonesia. And that is it. Yeah. Pick the railguns. Get both of the railgun upgrades and get our deck size upgrades. Other than that, we have to go straight into our naval research. What else do we need? We need to get this nuclear reactor. We can get the special project thorium fuel here. Need to, and because we have a debuff with our complete first use policy, negative 20% across the board. We need to get that. Try to mitigate that. Is our spies ready? Our spies ready. Just picked up the infiltration. Let's infiltrate the civilian tech. The infiltration risk. Grab the safe cracker and another safe cracker. Automatically repeat. We'll get that going. And then we have another spy coming out. We'll do it again for a different technology. And we're just in France right now. Easy to maintain. Easy to steal. And they have a lot of technology. Yeah, they have a huge Air Force, good Navy, decent Navy and Army, but mostly their Air Force is pretty good. Just from a glance. Looks like Japan is building up their divisions. They did only have a little bit, but I think they're building up. They were on Article 9, which is the historical thing when they lost World War II that they signed where they cannot make any divisions. But I think they're off of that now. My last playthrough, they had like 400 and something divisions. It was crazy amount of divisions they had. We'll take them out. And we need that. It is a little bit of a cheese, but they have a bunch of steel and we need the steel. That's their fault. They should see the writing on the wall. Could go for Indonesia first, then Malaysia, and then to Japan for a better fight. Might do that. We'll see. If the tension allows, we'll avoid going to Japan first. But we have a focus for a war goal. In this mod, I'm playing with the rule set default. We need 15% tension because we're not a neo. If we were a neo-imperialist, we justify war, I think, now at 5% tension. 15% tension. Keep grabbing the overseas recruitment center. We finished the $100 billion to offset that cost, and now we're grabbing the naval yards. We'll grab this naval tech, and we'll go down and unify and do this economy tree on the right, which will give us minus 2.0 interest, which will fix our deficit at 2%. Some research speed plus 18%, crazy amount, 17.5, and some construction speed. With the output and gives you a 1965 carrier hull. Okay. We do need to get helipads as well. We need helipads for surface detection and sub detection. Don't think we'll need surface detection as long as we get the... Might make a specific variant, different variant with the helipads and just one without them, and have another module of stuff that actually does damage. We'll be fine there. Well, maybe surface detection's lower. Yeah, we'd have to have a different module for a patrol fleet with better surface detection. But it wouldn't really make sense to put the level 1 helipad for that. We'd need the level 2. At least level 2. Here's a light helipad here. The light helipad we could put Corvettes out with patrol. Light helipad on there. 12.0 surface detection. Yeah. We'll do that when we get there. We'll see. Probably just use our subs to spot them and put our Navy on strike force then. Or we'll use our Army intelligence, naval intelligence, see where they're at, and port strike them. But they have the same amount of Air Force we do, for the most part. Air takes a long time, very long time to search. Next thing we'll do is the air infiltration. The blueprints, we do have some air bonuses from Russia. We're going to steal the Japanese fighter in our focus here. But the rest of the modules we need are very long technology times. We're focused on expanding. We need Navy. We need more factories. And something to do, for sure. Let's get the Russian military base. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do the same to them. Can we get our own military base? Yeah. Get a military base with them. Cool. They want more healthcare. Well, I'm gonna say no to that. Only because we're at 2% interest, which is not bad, but we'll say yes for a year, and then we'll use the excuse from our Navy buildup to remove it after that, as far as historical ideas about it. Got a cruiser hull. Let's get... Doesn't matter what we choose here. We'll just pick up everything. Need it all. Could just refit the destroyers, but what do we all need? The torpedoes, need this the sonar for the refit on the submarines. So we'll get the sonar, and we still need the level 3 nuclear reactor, so they actually have the range we want them to have. So we'll hold off. It don't matter what we get. We'll just get both of these. And these 4 here. We could wait We get these as well, but no, we'll just refit the destroyers later. We gotta start researching that now. Soon. For the 2005 version. Anything else? Where's our command and control equipment? Okay, we got 70 days for that. MIO is not complete there. Nope, we need 2 slots for 15%. We only have 1. We're pretty close when this is done. Pop. Oh, we need to focus. Okay. National focus. We'll get the naval yard output. We'll pick up the main battle tank. Get this off our screen. We didn't grab the funds plus 20%. We need that. Mistake. Gotta break some ciphers. We'll break the cipher on India because it's cheap. Probably do the US. We got a research. Yeah, we got research coming. On our intelligence agency, we get a slot here and a slot eventually. Get any more naval yards here? I think we do somewhere. I think we already got it. No, we didn't. I could have sworn there was 2 in here. No, not there. Production cost. Maybe I'm mistaken. We'll grab it anyways. That's for the carrier. Okay. We'll just get this and that's it then. We gotta get the economy sorted out now. Alright, we should not have gone down that tree just for that. It was not worth it. No, but it's alright. It's like 2 months or something. We'll hold off on the destroyer for the moment. We gotta get to the helipad. And we'll go down for this stuff. Here. Oh shit. No, we need to get the nuclear engine reactor. Can't waste time. Getting the double cannon. The double cannon cannot go on the APC, but it can go on an IFV. We only have 1 doctrine choice we can go for. Let's go on Art of War. Get the naval refit yards. I was talking about, yeah, we cannot do 2 doctrines for the armor AFVs. So we'll just put the double cannon on the IFV to make it more competitive. We can actually use it. You need to get the general bonuses, so we'll do that. We'll go down for the general's bonuses, but it does cost army cost. Yeah, so we'll go down all the way till that, and then we'll hold off till we get our economy interest rate down. We'll change that song. So loud, the rock music. Agent, no one good. Well, this is not bad. This is filtration risk is way down on that one. That girl. Get her trained up. Put her there. Need 1 more agent to start. Stealing more blueprints. If we don't get a save cracker, it's gonna be really bad. We need a save cracker for the next agent. Else we'll lose out on 100% bonus. Okay, let's grab the CNC equipment, upgrade the communication devices, one on the recovery rate, and that's it. And we'll decommission the old one, produce that one. Put 4 factories on it. Go down here, down 1 on here, and another one on artillery, and we'll have 4 on that. Minus 2 tungsten will remind. But it's paused, so we don't lose any efficiency here. We'll go back 1 up on self-propelled arts. 1 up on that. Oh, we're still on -1 tungsten. Okay. Maybe we just go down 1 on all this shit. Yeah, I think we'll do that. It's fine. We'll hold off. We'll put this down here until we get our plus 15% bonus. What is the resource? Minus 16%. We have the vertical integration. We got to change that to... Matter really. Well, it does because they need efficiency cap. Change it to assembly line operators. That'll reduce the lack of resources to 6%. Once we get the MIO, we'll change and we'll unify. Now, we'll get all those factories and that'll fix that issue actually. As far as wanting to trade. Well, we got one. Is it worth it? Probably is. Do that. One more org. Now we'll go down for reunified. I'm gonna assign that to there. We don't. That just lost the cap for them. That didn't help at all. We just lost 2% cap. Okay. Now we have a 200% bonus here. Well, yeah, we're at negative 17% energy now because of that being our factories. So we'll go down and get the power use. That's it. We got to go down Navy more. We need the Marines ships as well. No save cracker. That's so unlucky for us. Let's just grab all these bidders that we got. And we'll delete them all. This is not... What is this? 44 with? Yeah, we don't want that stuff. We'll just delete it. Got another scientist. Yeah, on pause anymore. Grab her. Don't want the twin barrel. Rates. Submarines, okay. Need one oil, probably. Well, 76 days. Oh, we're not actively getting more power plants. Should we do that? That fixed our interest. No, it didn't. We got $100 billion though. That down a little bit. This will fix our interest. This focus right here, minus 2.0 interest rate. Having supply issues. Yeah, let's get these guys out of here now. Put them in the blue. Oh, those are the wrong people. Oh, they're doing a switch around. Switcheroo. Spending looks fine. We do want to go down in the healthcare in a bit. So we have a reason to do so, which is our Navy production. Let's go for the economy. That's what it is there. We're going to just be building civs to trade it for oil, but that's okay. It'll help our GDP and keep us on. We lost economic boom. That's ridiculous. Just from annexing them, we lose 2. Okay. Our productivity is at 3.5. It'll jump up once we're off the 5-year plan. I'm gonna put like 1 anti-vessel missile on it and 2 of the VLSs because they're better. Save some production with one of these as well. So I'm guessing is what we're gonna do. Okay, nuclear engines, reactors going. We gotta get the third version. And this, yeah, we need that for the light reactors, right? We have to get that. Get another agent. We can steal blueprints now, but we have no safe cracker. Is it worth it? Maybe, but it might not be. Let's wait until get this done for another agent. See if it's worth it. We'll shift these guys around to gain some XP, just to learn how to spy better, I guess. Yeah, switch them around. I think when we get to austerity policies, we go down on our corporate tax. We're losing how much in tax cost? 12. We're losing 12 factories. So we'll go down now. We need to boost our industry up. We'll fix that later. How much do we gain? We gained 6 civs. Yeah, that's a lot. Worth it for sure. We'll finish the rest of the network inf. Finish that up. Get our productivity going all the way up. So we're on stable growth, so it is what it is. We did get 50% GDP growth rate, but that's not going to stay. Well, we still have a year left on our civilians. I think we're going to go for the civilians. We're going to keep pumping that out. We'll do network inf after our 5-year plan's gone. We want to use the bonus while we have it. They just popped up. Yeah, we got an extra 4 civs there, or whatever, 6 civs. Or make an app civilian. Could grab the advanced now. How many days we have left on our nuclear reactor? The next technology. 395 days. Well, let's just get the destroyer now. We'll grab the next. Oh shit, blocked out. We have too much shit on it. Let's grab the energy use down. Spies getting recruited, good, and we'll grab. Doesn't really matter. It does, but we'll grab the encryption. We need a lot of stuff. Positive on our energy. We were. We want to go for the construction speed. I guess $100 billion. Do we need it right now? Well, yeah, $170 billion. We'll take that. More oil. Jeez. Yeah. Need nuclear reactors for sure. That's not ready until 1 year. Construction speed plus 10% will help a lot. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I shouldn't have gave them that bonus. That's fine. We'll wait 30 days and then use the bonus on the destroyers. Got a scientist. Great. Now we can infiltrate the Air Force or steal Air Force blueprints. Aviation blueprints. And we'll put the level 3 guy in there. Scientist. And it doesn't really matter who else. The guy who's already high level. We'll send her probably back home. Well, we got enough counter intel. Fine, there's no one in our country. We'll send this girl back to maintain that intel network. We want to get a 300% bonus, not 200%. So we need a 100% intel network. The chance to be better. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Even more oil. Was our air up this entire time, or what's happening here? Why? We'll see if this fixed it. Can't tell if they were up. Well, they must have been. Sure. Oil is not as bad as it was. Nah, we saved one civ. Pretty sure they were up and we were losing guys in the air. Got to check that. I don't know, it's okay. These guys down. No, we're losing a shit ton of oil. That wouldn't have mattered. He was up. It was like an air wing or something. That we have no interest now because of our idea. What do we need here? Anything that we actually want? No, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what we choose. We'll just go with the issue of migration. Yeah, our Navy is like pretty much ready as far as our technology. Gotta research it. We're gonna grab the double shot rifle special project from the Special Forces branch. We need to start researching our air. We have air bonuses, right? We gotta do the air side as well. We don't need this stuff then. We'll hold off. We're gonna grab the air bonuses next. And if whatever blueprint we get from our blueprints, whatever research we get bonus on our blueprints, we'll research. Hopefully it's avionics or air-to-air weapons or something useful. But if it's not, we're gonna have to just bite the bullet and start researching that. One of our agents has died. Wow. Well, that sucks. Maybe we really needed those suicide pills, unfortunately. But we have minus 15% agent detection chance factor, and we have one below the maximum on pills. Let's grab the extra pills. Doesn't happen again, hopefully. That's really bad. Good. That was one of our crackers, I think, too. Was it? Had to have been. It's risky. We lost our agent because we didn't have them on a safe cracker with a steel blueprint risk negative. We had a blueprint guy there, I swear, but maybe he wasn't a safe cracker. He was just a scientist. Yeah, he was just a scientist. That was the problem we had. Why he hit the dust. And we had two scientists on that and not a safe cracker. Wait, that's minus 15%. Okay, there was just a bad roll, but we had two people who weren't as good on the same operation instead of mixing them. We would have had to have a delay on our blueprint stealing. Our energy situation is fixed now. We can stop that with the fossil fuel power plants. We don't want to build any of those. We'll build one more just because these two will take how much? 1 gigawatt. So eventually we'll build one more. And then that's it. We'll just focus on nuclear reactors and get that 2015 upgrade down here. The construction speed and the power generation. Let's steal from the Japanese and their fighters with the focus. And need to grab our research stuff about that time. This has reinforced rate. This 3% more research speed. The other one's 3% more research speed, but we want the reinforced rate. The plus 5% factory output. Yeah, that's a no-brainer for that. In my opinion, at least. I think 3% is good, but our 5-year plan has 100 days left. Pumping out our last civs there. Just finished infiltrating for a blueprint. And we have to start infiltrating France now. We'll do the army and the navy. Do that now. Just get some guys who have infiltration risk and not a safe cracker. And burn. That'll work just fine. And do we want to steal more blueprints? We do. We want to steal the aviation blueprints. We don't got that many people that can do this. 3. That should give us 300%. So let's repeat that, I think. Oh, no. Do we? Yeah, we'll repeat it. But we really want to get the AI bonuses because we do. We got an AI bonus. Great. That's awesome. Because our unemployment rate is only at 9.7% now. We do have a monthly civilian growth of 105,000 people. Which is high, but it could be higher if we went down the genetics tree technology. We don't have the research for that. Oh yeah, our ships are almost done, which is awesome. 20 days, we can start refitting all of our stuff. Refit all of our old stuff. We have 7 dockyards. We'll just stop the convoy production. 20 days and refit everything. Our submarines are going to go last in the refit, so let's just get all of our capitals and everything together in one fleet. Merge them all together. And put them all in this level 8 naval base and move these guys out of the region. Yeah. Need more oil now. Okay, 2 days. And we're gonna go straight for war with Japan. Once this is done. Stuff need done. The prerequisite focuses to separate corvettes and our frigates. Some destroyers. The submarines can go this fleet over here. That theater. Okay, we got everything we need. Let's cancel the convoys. Change the song. And go these guys here. And we have to refit them. 1980 Corvettes, yeah. Light reactor. When is this? 24 days. We wait the 24 days? We do. We can get the level 3 for the anti-ship guided missiles. Yeah, we're gonna wait the 20 days. We're gonna pick up hidden listening devices level 3 and get some military department stuff. We're breaking the cipher of China done in a year. We don't have the last upgrade of cyber warfare, and they're the hardest one to break. Do it now, it's fine. Anything else? We're ready. We do need our own light ships. We're gonna do frigates, but for now we have enough to screen for a while, like 7 more that we can make for destroyers. Let's start getting some breakthrough on our guys. Cold War support weapons. Start somewhere. Need more energy eventually, pretty soon. Are we getting the levels? No, we're not. Okay, I don't know why I'm doing some Cold War bullshit. Wrong again. What else do we need? Yeah, needed this. System 80 plus. Get that. Three days for us to convert. Our regular destroyers are done in 50. Shit. Give them better armor. And do probably production output costs. Very important. More and more ships. And this is the best we can do. I think. Yep. Okay. That's what we're going with. Let's refit all these guys. 1980. Refit. Other ones. Why can't they? They're different class? I'm confused. What? I guess we have to waste naval XP on this as well. Do that. Yeah, there's only 10. Okay, this is it. That's all we can do here. I'm debating if we change one of these to anti-air. 31 anti-air, we lose 10 anti-ship. Well, they have some anti-air. We'll leave it as it is. That's fine. They're old anyways. But they're expensive now, so we can't really use them. Lose them. Refit all of them. Okay. The rest of these we'll just put into reserve. Before I destroy, we'll put that rest in reserve as well. No, we gotta leave them there so it doesn't get disbanded. And how long we got here? For quite a while. Do all that stuff. Please. That was a mistake for our corvettes. You should have put just torpedoes on them. But it'll be a month. Not too long. Month and a half per ship. Kind of defeats the purpose of getting the better destroyers now, doesn't it? We'll put 5 on the new destroyers and just leave that line pumping. We want to get this advanced combustion engineering, to be honest. But we have no bonus for that, but that's just how it is. So let's actually grab that. We'll grab the... We have that, okay. We have this pumping out. We're good there. We'll just grab the... Well... We have the bonuses here. We need air superiority first. We'll go for the air superiority fighter. We gotta get the better IFV soon, or APC soon, and all these upgrades for it. Well, we're gonna need some self-propelled anti-air, because Japan has all 4th gen fighters. Even though there's the same amount as us, they're all 4th gen. We don't have that. Now a bunch of scout planes. And only 29 multi-role fighters. Yeah, they're gonna crush us in the air there. Unless we don't have any cruise missiles either. That was probably something we should have done, is research cruise missiles. It's not too late to do so. But the cruise is... Yeah, it's not going to reach unless we put a missile silo like here. Do that. It's going to fire randomly at different stuff. Oh, they got 1, 2... bunch of airports. 3 airports. 5... 6 airports. It would all hit them at once. You need a bunch of cruise missiles for that. Yeah. We're definitely going to have a quality navy. Can't say we won't. How much cheaper could have made this? Can't even check. Destroyer is ready. Let's make the destroyer now. This is the design I'm making for our 1 destroyer hull. Our other destroyer hull will be for patrolling. Then our stealth destroyer hull will be for submarine stuff. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna go with. The stealth destroyer would be better at patrolling too, but yeah, we might just make it. We'll do that for both of them probably. We'll just leave this like that as it is, and we'll use our naval intel to find out where their fleet's at, I guess. I mean, they're going to be on do not engage anyway, so it's not like that big of a deal. We can actually produce these guys. Have 1 skill point. Anti-ship guided weapons. Upgrade that. And start producing them. Yes. 2005. This is the one we made. It's not a frigate, it's a destroyer. Where's the DDG? DD is... We don't have any DDs. Yeah, this is the DD. Okay. 5 on that, and then leave the other 2 to get all of our refits done. Up here. Or here. This one's almost done in January, so put 2 on there, let him finish, and do that. Yeah, that's good right there. Okay, and we'll put them in. Just make a separate 1965. Here. Just put him in the reserve fleet. Just name this training. The heck? Training. There, he's gonna go to training. So we're gonna go to war with Japan in about 13 or 14 months. It's kind of stupid. I think they're still on Article 9. I think they might be off of it. I don't know. They are gaining divisions, but very slowly. I said my last playthrough, they had like 400 divisions, but it was like 2025. 2025, yeah, around there. They have so many factories. It's kind of cheese to do that, but at the same point in time, there's no tension, so we can't go to war anywhere else. The only war goals we have is for China, Japan, or Russia, and we're not going to be bogged down in a war with Russia or China for 10 years. It's not realistic. It's not. At least on this difficulty. When they have God of War templates and stuff and cheats. Anyways, yeah, so in 30 days, we have the 1.0 starting level. And we'll get the starting level bonuses in our doctrine and start recruiting some generals. Our Navy's ready. I messed up with the Corvettes. I put like, I beefed them up so much for, I should just put torpedoes on them. I thought they were the destroyers. I don't know what I was doing. But it's fine. They'll be pretty much done. No, they won't. Not for a bit. But there's 40 dockyards in Japan, so it's all right. But the conversion cost is pretty cheap. There's just not that many dockyards if you have on it. Anyways, that's next episode. It's going to be Japan, and hopefully we gain enough tension. We'll annex them for more tension that will generate. Then we'll go for Southeast Asia into some gold regions. India. Thanks for watching.